Hello, this is Gary Marr, and the screen captures from my CIS 156 class, Python, the hybrid version. What I wanted to do is not so much show you some stuff on the screen, just talk quickly about the test. Since I was sick, as you can probably still tell, I'm a little bit raspy here. I was sick for today's class. I want to just go over very quickly what the test is going to be like this weekend. The test will be 9 minutes long. You'll have one session to complete the test. So when you start it, you have to finish it. You can use your books, notes, slides, examples, whatever to get it answered. It's about a 50-50 test from short answers, which I should say essays, and then the other half of the test will be the true, false, or multiple choice. Basically, what I'm going to be asking you about is things like the different data types supported by Python, basically what the difference would be between running Python in an interactive mode with a command prompt versus a script mode, what some benefits of an IDE we might be using for Python, something like Wing 101 or PyScripter or PyCharm. You'll need to talk a little bit about functions and about the different parts of the function, the header, the body, the return, a fruitful function, one that returns value versus a void function, one that does not. You have a little bit of code snippets to add here, but for the most part, you're going to be just seeing sections of code, or at least for the first test anyways, you're just going to be talking about what Python would be doing. You'll want to talk about identifiers, specifically, what's involved with declaring, initializing, assigning, referencing an identifier. The differences between Python and other programming languages like C++ or C#, which are compiled or in a runtime environment. You'll want to know the difference between a syntax error, a logic error, and a runtime error. We talked about that quickly in class. There'll be some questions on calculations, operator precedence. There's a number of questions here that, short questions, that will be concerning functions and how they're called, the parameter list and how the parameters need to be set up when they are called. There's a couple questions on casting variables, or identifiers, in other words, converting them from a string to an integer, like we've had to do in the input statement. Couple of history questions in there. I don't see this test as being that problematic. It's going to be the easiest of the four, and I think that between the notes, the materials, whether it be the videos, the Code Academy stuff, my lecture, it shouldn't be any problem for anybody. I'll turn the test on probably on Friday at some point. I would like to have it done by Sunday evening if at all possible. That way I have a chance to grade it on Monday so I can return and go over it with you guys on Tuesday. All of that information will be in the Canvas test as it's available. You'll see the instructions and how it should be taken and also when the dates are. Thank you very much. Have a good week. Bye.